What's up, everybody? It's Cousins Fishing, back at it again with another mediocre video, and today it is officially 44 degrees outside, which means it's fishing season. So obviously I'm not going fishing today. There's still ice on the water, actually. I just went to one of my local ponds and there's still about an inch of ice on the water, so it's going to get into the 60s this weekend, so I'm thinking maybe the ice will be unfrozen by the end of the weekend. And then sometime next week, it's going to be 50s all next week, so I'm going to get to go fishing next week. But today, we're probably going to wrap up the last of the boring videos. I'm just doing a rod and reel arsenal video today. So let's get right into it. So I'll start with the most boring one, I guess. This is my crappie bluegill rod. After this, it's just bass stuff, but I figured I'd throw this one in there because I did just get a new one, and I really like it, actually. This is a micro series from Shakespeare, I think. It's a $20 rod, so it's great. I just use a little slip bobber on it, but it's 7 foot and it's light and it feels really good in hand, and I like setting the hook with this light rod compared to like an ultralight because it just has a little bit more backbone, and I think I get better hook sets like that. And then on it, it's just got a little 1000 size Okuma Avenger. You can get these on Amazon for like 30 bucks. Great reels for the price. Next up is my only bass spinning rod. The end of it's wet because that's what I was trying to break the ice with when I was just at this pond. But this is a 7 foot medium extreme angler series. So this is an FX extreme angler rod. I had never heard of the company until I saw this rod on Facebook Marketplace, and apparently it's like a $200 rod. It's really sensitive. I really like it. If I could find more of them, I would buy more of them, but I think they discontinued this one. But I absolutely love this rod. It's my Ned rig and basically my small swim bait rod too. It's like the perfect all-around spinning rod. And then I just got this new Lew's 3000 size. I think it's called a speed spin. I have no idea, but this whole combo cost me 100 bucks and I could not be happier with it. Next up, first bait cast combo I'm going to talk about. This is my jerkbait small square bill rod. This is a 610 1.3 Omen Black. The new version, I think it's Gen 2 or Gen 3. It's an okay rod for what I use it for. I don't use it that often. I'm probably going to use it a little more than I have in the past, just because springtime's coming up and jerkbait time's coming up. And I got this old Quantum Icon PT on here, 7 gear ratio with 12-pound copolymer, because it's such a, it's not a stiff rod, but because it's more stiff than I would like it to be, I'm using copolymer to have a little bit extra stretch, a little bit extra give in there. So definitely great reel. Rod's just okay. Next is, this is one of them, yeah, that was in my rod and reel arsenal video last year. That has actually stayed in the collection. This is the 7.2 medium heavy moderate Syncroid Bass X. It is like the best chatterbait rod I've ever used. I'll also use it for like square bills and some smaller mid-diving crankbaits. It's just an absolutely awesome rod, and I don't see myself ever getting rid of this thing. It's just so flimsy, it's fun to catch fish on. And then I just got this reel the other day. It's a SLX, just a regular SLX from Shimano, and it's a 6 gear ratio. So I can't wait to use that and get some fish on that. And then the last couple I want to talk about, the first one is a 7.3 Ducket Silverado. This rod is amazing. This is also one that I had in my collection video last year. My cousin, we were in Bass Pro the other day, and I was telling him, like, I would take this over my Zodius that I had for the longest time. It's just that great of a rod, and it's such a great price point. You can even find these for like 80 bucks. And if I could find, and I told my cousin, if I didn't have my cork kick like July of last year and just switched over to everything cork, I would have only these rods just because it's such a great rod. I'm not brand specific to any brand, and I would never be, just because I feel like so many brands offer so many different things. But if I had to pick one rod that I just did a whole line of rods, it would be this one, just because I love this rod so much. And then I got an old 200 size Shimano Crixus on this rod. This was just a reel that I had found, and it was super cheap, so I just bought it, and I've been using it ever since, and it works great. Great combo. I absolutely love the rod. And then last but not least, we have the Dobbins Sierra series. This is a 734, which is the 7'3" 4 power, so it's a 7.3 heavy. Definitely more like a medium heavy, but it's my flipping stick, and as you guys can see, I got a big Ned rig on here. So this is a 3/8 ounce Ned rig. It's just a ball head jig with a worm on the back. So this is what I'll use for like basically I'll use this for like a 1/4 ounce to 3/8 ounce flipping stuff. This is my new flipping rod. I just got this a couple months ago, not too long ago. I haven't actually been able to use it yet, but I cannot wait to use it. The build quality on this is awesome. The cork on this is awesome. I had the opportunity to get the 7/6 with the full grip, but I wanted the split grip just because it looks better in my opinion. And I got this paired up with an SLX XG. This is the 8 gear ratio, and this is my flipping setup. Here in Ohio, we're flipping for 3 pound, 4 pound, 5 pound bass. I don't need anything heavy. I don't need anything like 7/6 heavy or anything like that. So this is basically as high as it gets, and I only got 14 pound fluorocarbon on this. So if that tells you anything, we don't have big fish here, and it's just more fun to fight the smaller fish on lighter tackle like this. So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.